The rain falls hard in this jungle. It's relentless. It soaks everything, turning the ground into a thick, unforgiving mud. Through the curtain of water, a shape emerges from the deep shadows. It is a tiger, a true monster of the wild. Its fur, a brilliant orange and black, is slick with rain, clinging to its powerful muscles. Its eyes glow with a chilling, fiery red, reflecting a primal hunger that has no mercy. This is no ordinary predator. The tribe calls it the silent assassin, and for good reason. It moves like a ghost and kills without a sound. It is the apex predator, the undisputed king of this domain. Clenched in its massive jaws is a grisly trophy, a testament to its brutal power. It is the arm of a tribal warrior, one of the village's bravest. The sight is horrifying, a stark reminder of the jungle's unforgiving laws. The tiger drags its prize back into the tangled undergrowth, its powerful form disappearing as quickly as it appeared. There is no roar, no triumphant call, just a terrifying silence that hangs heavy in the humid air. The jungle has claimed another life, and the message is clear: humans are not welcome here. This is the tiger's territory, and it will defend it with lethal force. The village is plunged into a state of fear and mourning. The loss of a warrior is a devastating blow, but fear quickly turns to a cold, hard resolve. They cannot let this creature continue its reign of terror. The elders gather the hunters, their faces etched with grief and determination. They know the risks, they understand the power of the beast they are about to face. This is not just a hunt for food, it is a battle for their very survival. They must face the silent assassin, or they will be picked off one by one until none are left. The jungle demands a response, a show of strength. The preparations begin under the oppressive weight of the storm. Spears are sharpened until their tips glint like deadly fangs. Bowstrings, made from tough jungle vines, are tested and retested for strength and tension. The hunters paint their faces with sacred symbols, calling upon the spirits of their ancestors for courage and protection. Each man knows that this could be his last night. The fear is a tangible thing, a cold knot in the pit of their stomachs, but their courage is stronger. They are warriors, protectors of their people, and they will not back down from this challenge. They will face the devil in the dark. As the first light of dawn struggles to pierce the thick jungle canopy, the hunting party assembles. There are 10 of them, the strongest and most skilled men in the tribe. Their faces are grim, their eyes scanning the dense vegetation with a mixture of fear and focus. The air is thick with humidity and the smell of damp earth. Every rustle of leaves, every snap of a twig sends a jolt of adrenaline through their veins. They know the tiger is out there, watching, waiting. It has the advantage. This is its home, its killing ground. The hunters are intruders in a kingdom ruled by a silent killer. Their anger is a burning fire against the cold dread in their hearts. The memory of their fallen brother fuels their determination. This is more than a hunt, it is a quest for vengeance. It is a war declared between man and beast, a primal conflict as old as the jungle itself. The chief, a seasoned warrior with scars that tell 100 stories, gives the signal. The men move out, fanning into a loose formation. They communicate with hand signals, their movements slow and deliberate. They must become part of the jungle, to think like the predator they are hunting if they are to have any chance of success. They carry with them the tools of their ancestors, long fire-hardened spears and powerful bows strung with poison-tipped arrows. These are not just weapons, they are an extension of their will to survive. Each man understands the deadly dance they are about to perform. They must be patient, disciplined, and unwavering. The jungle itself is an obstacle, with its tangled vines, deep ravines, and countless hiding places. The hunters must navigate this treacherous terrain while constantly on guard for the slightest sign of their quarry. It is a test of endurance, skill, and sheer nerve. The hunters follow the tracks, faint impressions in the soft mud that the rain has not yet washed away. The signs are there for those who know how to read them: a broken branch, a patch of disturbed earth, the faint musky scent of the predator on the breeze. Each clue brings them closer to the confrontation they both seek and dread. The tension is almost unbearable. The jungle is alive with sounds, but the one sound they are listening for is silence, the absolute, unnatural silence that precedes an attack from the silent assassin. Every shadow could hold death. The silent assassin is a master of its environment. It does not need to roar to assert its dominance. Its presence is felt in the unnerving quiet that falls over the forest. This tiger moves with a grace that defies its immense size and power. Its paws, padded and soft, make no sound on the damp forest floor. It can glide through the thickest undergrowth like a whisper of wind, a phantom of orange and black. It uses the shadows as its cloak, the dense foliage as its cover. The hunters know this all too well. They are not just hunting an animal, they are hunting a ghost that has learned to kill without a trace. This creature's hunting technique is a marvel of predatory evolution. It is a patient stalker capable of waiting for hours for the perfect moment to strike. It watches its prey, studies its movements, and identifies its weaknesses. When it attacks, it is with explosive speed and lethal precision. There is no warning, no chance to react. The attack is a blur of claws and teeth, a sudden and violent end. The tiger aims for the neck or the spine, a single powerful bite that ensures a swift kill. It is a killing machine perfected by nature, an engine of destruction that operates with chilling efficiency. For the hunters, this means that one mistake is the difference between life and death. A single misplaced step, a moment of distraction, a careless noise, any of these can be a fatal error. The jungle is a high-stakes environment where the margin for error is zero. The men must remain hyper-aware, their senses pushed to the absolute limit. They must listen to the language of the jungle. The alarm calls of monkeys, the flight of birds, the sudden cessation of insect chatter. These are the signals that the predator is near. Their survival depends on their ability to interpret these signs before it is too late. The tension builds with every step deeper into the tiger's territory. The air grows heavier, charged with an unseen danger. The hunters' hearts pound in their chests, a drumbeat of fear and anticipation. They move slower now, their eyes darting from shadow to shadow. They are no longer just hunters, they are also the hunted. The roles have become blurred in this deadly game of cat and mouse. They feel the weight of the tiger's gaze upon them, even when they cannot see it. It is a primal fear, the instinct of prey that knows its predator is closing in. This brutal conflict is the essence of the jungle. It is a world stripped of all pretense, where only one law matters, the law of survival. Here you are either the hunter or you are the prey. There is no middle ground, no room for negotiation. The tiger, born to kill, embodies this principle. It hunts not out of malice, but out of instinct. It is the force that maintains the natural balance, the ultimate predator at the top of the food chain. To survive in its world, one must be stronger, smarter, or luckier. The hunters understand this. They have come to challenge the king in his own court. The final confrontation is inevitable. It will happen in a flash of violence and chaos. Spears will be thrown, arrows will fly, and the tiger will unleash its full, terrifying fury. It will be a desperate struggle, a whirlwind of claws, teeth, and sharpened steel. The outcome is never certain. Even with their numbers and their weapons, the hunters are at a disadvantage against such a perfect killer. Courage alone is not always enough to overcome raw, untamed power. The jungle doesn't care about bravery or justice, it only cares about strength and survival. This is the ultimate test. It is a reminder that no matter how much we think we have tamed the world, there are still places where nature reigns supreme, raw and unforgiving. The jungle does not suffer fools. It demands respect, caution, and a deep understanding of its rhythms. To enter its depths is to accept its terms. It is to acknowledge that you are a small part of a much larger, more powerful system. Here you must rely on your instincts, your skills and your wits. Your very life depends on it. And so the warning echoes through the dense, dripping leaves of this ancient forest. Whether you are a warrior with a spear or a tiger with claws, the rule is the same. You must hunt to live, and you must fight to survive. The silent assassin is more than just a tiger. It is a symbol of the wild itself. It is a reminder that in the heart of the jungle, life is a constant battle. You either emerge as the hunter, victorious and alive, or you become another shadow, another victim claimed by the wild. There is no other choice.